Hi, everybody. Happening in Fulton.
We're in the final month of legislative business under the Gold Dome, so along with those election bills, what else is happening? Here's our legislative update.
Hello, this is Fran Calhoun, Intergovernmental Affairs Manager. The Georgia General Assembly has scheduled its remaining legislative days for the 2021 session. March 8th will be crossover day, which is the final day for a bill to move to the other chamber to remain viable for passage this year. The legislature also set March 31 as sine die, or its last day of business. Legislators met on the floor 3 days this week and caucused on the development of the fiscal year 22 budget, as well as on major priorities for the leadership. Now, much of the focus for week 8 has been on the 80-plus election bills that have been introduced. Many of the bills that are advancing through the chambers have been compiled into two comprehensive bills. In the House, HB 531 passed this past week and is now headed to the Senate. As a reminder, it was introduced by the chairman of the Special Committee on Elections Integrity, Representative Barry Fleming of Harlem, Georgia. Included in the many provisions of this bill's current version are limitations on the placement of absentee ballot drop boxes, which under the bill would be deployed by a population formula of one box per every 100,000 registered voters, and would have to be located inside of an early voting polling location for security purposes. And the number of weekend early voting days would be reduced and uniformly opened between the hours of 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. Another big change would be scheduling runoff elections for 4-week time periods rather than 9 weeks after the election. And in the Senate, its omnibus elections bill is SB 241. This bill includes a voter hotline that would be administered by the Attorney General's office and would allow voters to report intimidation at the polls or other illegal election activities. Counties would be required to begin scanning, but not tallying absentee ballots on the second Monday before an election day. And eligible voters who are in detention centers may be allowed to vote by absentee ballot upon request. Both bills require state-issued or approved identification for absentee ballots. And these mammoth bills are expected to be amended further before passage, and we will see which one becomes the main piece of legislation in the end. For now, that's what's happening under the Gold Dome.
Now, that's just some of what's happening in Fulton County. To stay connected with us, check us out online on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And of course, you can follow us anytime on our YouTube channel, so do us a favor and subscribe. That does it for this edition. Thank you so much for watching. Join us daily for news around and about Fulton County.